I've been hearing a ton of rhetoric surrounding Amendment 4 coming up on Missouri's August 4th ballot, so I want to share a few things and clear up some misinformation. One argument I've heard in support of this bill is that it's currently too easy for us to amend our own Constitution using the initiative petition. But that's not true, and anyone who's ever participated in the process, as I have, knows it. We're the ones who donated our own hard-earned money. We're the ones who spent thousands of hours volunteering our time to work on the campaign. And we're the ones who worked gathering signatures all across the state in order to qualify. Those qualifications are high, so high that most measures never make it to the ballot. The ones that you see are 80% of the time brought there directly by your legislators. The rest have to meet strict guidelines, including qualifying in 6 out of 8 congressional districts, to guarantee that a measure has statewide approval before it ever reaches the ballot to go to a vote. Which leads me to the next argument I've heard, that supposedly urban areas like St. Louis and Kansas City are overriding the rest of the state due to their sheer population density. But as I just explained to you, we already have to qualify statewide, not just in the urban areas, before a measure even makes it to the ballot. However, Amendment 4 would single-handedly cancel out the vote of the rest of the state, allowing St. Louis alone to veto anything brought forward by rural Missourians. And vice versa, it would allow anything blocked by the smallest congressional district, as little as 5% of voters in Missouri, to override the rest of the state. This isn't good for anybody. And then there's the idea that this is somehow going to improve the integrity of our initiative petition process by reducing the amount of out-of-state money coming into the state, influencing our laws. As if those aren't all registered Missouri voters signing the petitions across the state before it even goes to a vote. But I digress. Because if this was actually about election integrity, they wouldn't already have accepted millions of dollars of out-of-state money in support of Amendment 4. What this actually is a power grab by our politicians because they don't like being accountable to the voters. Instead, they want to be able to spend their time and energy on paying back the wealthy contributors and lobbyists who have lined their pockets. So it's time for us to step up on August 4th, vote no on Amendment 4, and show our politicians we still expect to be in charge of our own government.